I just sat here for about a minute or two, staring at this phone, thinking about what I would say. My goal is not to induce pity or to bring anyone down. My goal is to be real, though. I follow a lot of personal development speakers, influencers, and I really admire them. I really thank them for the service they do to the world. If there's one criticism I have of the industry, it's that it's sometimes overly optimistic. Everyone gets kicked in the ass at some point. It's how we learn to deal with those experiences that define ultimately where we end up. But between that initial struggle and the success that everyone sees, there is a waiting period, there is a growing period. And most people do not make it through. People survive, but most people don't go on to produce the success that fuels the marketing for the industry. People don't go on to make the millions, to buy the luxury cars, to own the private jets, to live in the beachfront homes. And it's not because they can't do it, but because people aren't mentally prepared for how long it will take and how much effort it will require. Nothing is guaranteed. You're not guaranteed support of everyone that you wanted to bring with you. You're not guaranteed a path that makes sense. In fact, you're almost certainly guaranteed a path to your success that does not make sense, because each of us live life differently. Each of us experience life differently because each of us are individuals and we have our own habits to unlearn, to grow out of. We have our own mistakes to learn from. I gotta be honest, for me, this is not a powerful moment. I'm wearing this bathrobe, partially because it's kind of cool, but partially because I just needed to feel comforted, to feel warm in something. Maybe some of you have those moments. I didn't just get out of bed. It's about 5:15 in the evening. And I've been going through some planning, some goal setting today. I've done this many days. I've spent many hours making vision boards, writing down goals. And it can be exciting. But the more you do it, the more years go by. And for me, it has been some years. The harder it gets to be excited. Because it takes more effort to keep up that faith that this will happen. Some people wait many years to realize that dream. And the common denominator for the ones who do realize it is that they keep the faith that it is possible. And they grow into the faith that it is possible for me. That success is not something that's reserved for other people. It's not something that is reserved for people who come from a particular race, who have a particular family background, who have a particular religion or a particular country of origin. It's for those with a particular mindset. I've had a very uncomfortable and painful history with religion. I have a lot of resentment around religion. But I've never been able to give up on the idea of God. I'm not here to tell you what you should believe. I'm not here to tell you that I understand the struggles that you go through to believe or not to believe. But I am here to say that I still have that measure of faith that God has the power to see us through, and that He is probably the only one who has the power to see us through life. Yes, there are people who achieve levels of success, great levels of success, apparently without being followers of God, or at least without living lifestyles that we associate with followers of God. And it's very important to recognize the difference. None of us know what's going on in the heart. The Bible makes that clear. But what I do believe is that no one achieves true peace of heart and spirit. No one achieves that moment of being at the end of their life, whenever that comes, and being truly satisfied and not at all anxious with whatever is coming next, except the ones who are able to maintain their faith. At the end of the day, that's why I stay in it. I encourage you, wherever you are in this journey, whether it's at a painful, confusing, frustrating moment, whether it's at the beginning at a hopeful, excited moment, or whether it's at a mountaintop where you are enjoying the fruits of that hard work. I encourage everyone, keep your eye on the prize. Listen to those speeches, listen to people, read material from people who are wise. Of course, I do read the Bible a lot. I listen to Les Brown a lot, Tony Robbins, and I know right now a lot of people are honoring the legacy of Larry King. I just watched a video of Brendon Burchard interviewing him, and I was reminded of that goal. Mr. King talking about how he is really proud of his life, of his family, of his kids. It's those types of moments, it's those types of things that help me to keep pushing, keep putting the effort in. So I encourage you, keep going back to those things. If my content has ever encouraged you, or if I have pointed you to someone who has ever encouraged you, keep passing that on. Keep spreading positivity. Negative news always spreads quicker and easier than positive news. But the positive is what gets us up, what keeps us going. So that's what I wanted to say today. Stay powerful, stay healthy, stay grateful for the things you do have, celebrate the victories you do have, and keep pushing toward the ones that you have yet to realize. Take care.